Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've got a fever. No, wait, it's the Summer Spectacular Sale, and it is heating up in here today, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at this very first carpet. That's right, it's a classic Saruk where elegance meets endurance, with every knot whispering Persian poetry underfoot. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this Saruk-style carpet. No, it's not your grandmother's Saruk, but it sure dresses like one, graceful, rich, and ready to impress. A Tabriz with tails to tell. Every detail speaks of mastery, and every medallion demands attention. This curtain doesn't just tie the room together, it steals the show with century-old sophistication. Whoa, what do we have here? It's a glorious mountain of hand-knotted chaos. Some vintage, some antique, all one good shake away from redefining your floor. Rare, refined, and richly woven, this Farragon is the connoisseur's carpet of choice. A corridor companion with timeless charm, perfectly sized for tight spots, but never short on style. A statement piece with a flair for drama. Its monumental medallion practically insists on admiration. Think garden path at midnight. Lush roses framed by a sea of twilight blues. Bold as a ruby in a sapphire setting, this one brings fire and calm in equal measure. A floral explosion with the flare of fireworks finale. This medallion blooms with confidence. And for the final carpet I'm going to share with you today, folks, it's a bright, bold, and a bit of a rebel. This yellow field wonder is a joyride of curious forms and colors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have the time to listen to me whine with these amazing clocks. Take a look at this very first clock. It runs on air and elegance. This Lacotre Atmos is practically magic, turning the slightest breeze into timeless Swiss precision. Not one, not two, but three ticking marvels. Each Atmos clock is a tribute to engineering, so clever, it's practically alchemy. Buy one or start your own low-maintenance time cult. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this spectacular French Bonnet and Potier marble and bronze clock. An opulent slice of Parisian grandeur. Marble, bronze, and just enough drama to make your mantle feel like Versailles. To the left, what do we have? An Art Deco three-piece marble clock garniture set. Straight from the Jazz Age and dressed to impress, this geometric gem of clock set will make any room swing. Big, bold, and brimming with old world charm, this tribute to Thwaites is more sign than timepiece, but it still seals the spotlight. Get ready to keep on rocking in the free world. Ladies and gentlemen, have you got mania? I've got Beatlemania with this spectacular signed Beatlemania guitar. Are you feeling manic? I certainly am. With all of these signed Beatlemania guitars, ladies and gentlemen, they're just amped up and ready to go to your home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to my favorite part, Militaria. That's right, take a look at my offerings this month. The very first medal is an Ottoman Empire 800 silver Order of Majid breast star. Back on the block after a payment hiccup. This Ottoman dazzler deserves better than IOUs. A star with a history and sparkle, ready for a home that pays up. Right next to it, what do I have? An Order of Human 800 silver breast star. Elegant, rare, and shimmering with Persian prestige. This beautiful breast star wears its heritage proudly in silver and enamel. Right below it, what do I have? 6 assorted Soviet, Russian orders and medals in silver and enamel. From the motherland with love and plenty of red enamel, these Soviet-era honors make a collectible a little more revolutionary. What I have here, small in scale but heavy with history, these miniatures marched through the Great War and still shine with valor today. Right next to it, why, it's a 4th Royal Irish Dragoon Guards helmet, a cavalry classic with swagger to spare. This plume beauty once thundered into battle, now gallops straight into your conversation. Right below, it's an antique staggered 38-star American ensign flag, waving from a brief moment in U.S. history. This staggered 38-star flag flew high between Colorado statehood and the dawn of the 1890s. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe you want to start a war. Well, here is your opportunity with these 16 assorted tradition of London cased toy soldiers. Marching straight from the mantelpiece to your imagination, these well-dressed Brits know how to hold a parade in style. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are some very intriguing items. The very first one is going to be an Arriflex Model 2A 35mm motion picture camera, a Hollywood workhorse that helped shape cinema. This Arriflex didn't just capture moments, it created legends, and likely some drama too. Moving right along, Boston Ship Strike Clock and Barometer. For when you need to know the time and whether the storm is coming, this nautical pair is all function, no fluff, with brass charm to spare. Moving right along, take a look at this. It's the Sultan of SWAT, now on the sweet spot. This Ruth Ball is a home run for any serious collector, and a mic drop for your display case because it's a signed Babe Ruth baseball. Right next to it, 1948 or 49 New York Yankees team signed ball. From DiMaggio's prime to the dynasty's heyday, this ball carries the ink of legends and the sense of Yankee Stadium glory. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this vintage Rolex GMT Master Pepsi watch. That's right, an icon with bite. This GMT Master is fizzy with style, sharp with function, and every bit as collectible as its soda pop nickname suggests. And right next to it, a vintage Rolex Oyster Perpetual two-tone watch, a classic with a golden twist. This two-tone Oyster Perpetual strikes a perfect chord between everyday wear and wrist royalty. Well, that about wraps it up for me, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing each and every single one of you as I do every month, but this time, June 8th, beginning right here at 10 a.m. at Clark Auction Gallery. Happy bidding.